And he beats the throw. He's safe. And now it's going to be Matt Wallner. He set a new career high. There goes the runner. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The pitch. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Big. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about it. That's a good thing.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hitting better than .350 this month.
No score here in the second. Fought off foul. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. On the ground left side, 6. Over to first, and Correa retired.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
The 1-0. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And he deals. Ground ball to the right side. Boots it. Flips it behind his back. First and second, 2 down. And next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Just missed. Kepler over at second. Rogers on at first with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. He goes down looking. 2 men left stranded, but they do push a. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Emmanuel Valdez. And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lopez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And a foul ball. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. High in the air, out to right. And O'Neill is retired. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Reese McGuire.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Kepler squeezes it, and that is that. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. And now for the Twins, Jake Fraley. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. the middle. He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Left field. Yoshida makes the grab, one away. Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Waste no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Julian in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scored position and just 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And it's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
High fly ball out to center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Out to center. Duran moving under it and makes the grab, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Trevor Story now. Here comes a pitch, and that one fouled off. Story, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Bounce to third. Lewis tosses across to first, and Story is out. Now batting Jarren Duran. Inside, almost got him. High fly ball, right field. Kepler drifts towards it, nabs it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Vaughn Grissom getting ready to hit.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Fraley should have it. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. On to the 4th, and now for the Twins, Max Kepler.
right through there for a strike.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
0-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Just off the outside edge, and a count even 1-1. Just missed.
That's up.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Emmanuel Rodriguez.
No ball. 1 strike.
Rogers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
No, that's it.
Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Off the mark there. 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Wind up stranding 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back now at Fenway. Bottom 4, and here is Devers. And the right-hander back to work. This ball's chopped on the ground. Julien will throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now batting Tristan Casas. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. And ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that'll do it. Back inside Fenway Park. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alex Kirilloff. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
And now Royce Lewis. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Missed with a changeup. And a count 1-2. Right side, Grissom. Tosses to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, It's a double and his second hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Correa at the plate now. That's ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Julian on third with 2 out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's a base hit as a run scores. In there safely.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
It's a good take.
On a bounce right side, Grissom sends it to first. That ends the inning. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Edmanuel Valdez. Hammered down the line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
O'Neill now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Ball one there.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Out to short, Correa. Whips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Boston, all set for the top of the sixth. And now the Twins catcher, Jake Rogers. The line to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Gathers and throws to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. So digging in, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Rodriguez measures 5 feet 10 inches, just 21 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Now a fly ball to right center. On the move to the alley. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Jake Fraley. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. And the righty deals. This one high in the air to left center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 down. That's out to center field, and it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
So man aboard. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. And first offering is fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Casas, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Throw to second, save. Fouled off left side. And that one hammered Rodriguez. Ranging back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around third. He scores. It's 4-1.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there.
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
1 down. Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida. In the air, right field. Kepler under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Dives for the tag. Got it. And that is out number 3.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Ball 1, no strikes.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Edouard Julien. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
1-1.
And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's deep, and that ball